Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. So, the world is coming to an end. When you have Butterbean, coming out of, semi-retirement to take a fight with Jake Paul. Now, supposedly, there have been a couple contracts sent to Butterbean with high-profile YouTubers and current and ex-boxers. Butterbean is suggesting that one of those contracts from Jake Paul. Now, Jake Paul's supposed to be trying to work things out to fight Tommy Fury. But supposedly Butterbean could potentially be a plan B. B for Butterbean. But it's hilarious to me because Butterbean, this isn't a tough man contest. I think Jake Paul hurts Butterbean. Butterbean's too old. He just shouldn't be in here even thinking about fighting Jake Paul. But it's hilarious. Butterbean goes on in an article talking about he's one of the best brawlers there's ever been. And he's sure that he's on somebody's pound per pound list somewhere. Well, the only list Butterbean is probably on is the pound cake list, all right? Because nobody has his ass rated anywhere. I will give him credit because I believe boxing is 90% mental. And this man really believed that he can knock people out. And he he got into MMA. He tried a little boxing. We know he did the little smokers. So you got to give him credit, but he just needs to sit down somewhere, man. He's 55 years old, and he just needs to go away and relax, man. He says he wants to go out there. He wants to knock somebody out. Jake Paul's running his mouth too much. He's never fought nobody. I would love to fight him. In addition, he goes on and says, but more importantly, he gets through Jake Paul. He feels the real fight that people want to see is Butterbean versus Mike Tyson. So, and absolutely comical at best, if you ask me. But the thing is, when it comes to money, when it comes to freak shows, right? Jake Paul's in a position to where we're just now ready to accept him as a boxer and take him serious. I would hate to see him regress by taking a freak show fight with Butterbean. It makes no sense. But at the end of the day, if there's somehow a name that Jake Paul can get in the ring with that can get him a $10, $15, $20 million payday, why not entertain it? But I just don't think that's the route Jake Paul wants to go at this time. Even for Mike Tyson, I don't think that's the route Mike Tyson wants to go. But, hey man, crazier things have happened. But Butterbean says if they were to fight, not only would he knock Jake Paul out, but that Jake Paul will go down quicker than his mama's biscuits and gravy. And we know Butterbean knows about biscuits and gravy. Absolutely hilarious, man. But anyway, let's hope that does not materialize. And let's hope Jake Paul and Tommy Fury can sort things out so they can go ahead and square off at Madison Square Garden on August 6th. And because this is going to be the first time Jake Paul actually fights a boxer. And the thing is, even, let's say if in this weird world, somehow Butterbean got an opportunity to fight Jake Paul. Butterbean hasn't boxed since 2013, man. Okay? So he needs to sit back out there and just breeze. And he can talk trash, but he shouldn't be thinking about getting there with somebody young like that who can hurt him. He's too old. He had his run. It's over, man. Sit back, relax, enjoy life. But I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with that. I thought that it's not really the type of stuff that I'll post on here, but I thought it was funny as hell. And one thing about Butterbean, I'll say this. If he says he has several contracts from high-profile names, Butterbean's not going to make that up. he has nothing to gain by throwing BS to the wind. You know what I'm saying? And I do believe there are people out there who want to fight Butterbean. Butterbean is still, he's an American hero. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy at the local county fair, and then when they out there wrestling pigs and they cow tipping and drinking beer, and you know, cousins are kissing on each other and whatever the hell is freaky weird shit is going on in them backtown places. That's what Butterbean, he can still go out there and draw a crowd, right? But let's just hope it doesn't happen, man. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it as that. I'm on to more serious videos. That being said, like and subscribe. But if you enjoyed the video, shout out to the veterans. Butterbean says he's on the pound per pound list somewhere. I say he's on the pound cake list, and he needs to sit his butt down where he's at, stay away from boxing, and just enjoy retirement. Y'all take care of yourself, and as always, I'm in the breeze.